Going live. The Hangout is live on the air. It is live. We are live. I'm going to send you a link, which apparently works. So, for people who just joined us, a wild Andy has just appeared. Say hello, Andy.
Hello, Andy.
How are you
Hello,
doing? How are
Andy.
you doing?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you very much. On this Thursday, back in the UK after a brief holiday in Portugal,
Oh, fantastic.
and I'm disappointed.
How can you be disappointed?
Well, you return from holiday. That's the natural next step.
General disappointment. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We thought you were disappointed with the actual area itself, not...
The area.
Yes, right.
Grax, I've never been disappointed with your area. Generally and actually.
Cool. Right, okay, I think I've got the Q&A session up and running. So what we're going to do is going to promote it around the place and see if we can get some people to come along. And you two talk about...
Hold on. Stickers. Oh, look at what's this from? Is this from the Doctor Who magazine?
Yes, yeah, free stickers.
Do you think stickers are a bit old hat? Should they improve on their offerings?
Well, it's an homage to the original, because the first issue of Doctor Who Weekly had transfers, but they couldn't get anyone to make them transfers for the 500th one, so they put stickers.
That's not a bad option, but surely they could have upgraded to the fridge magnet.
Well, the whole package was already $9.99.
That is a lot. That's just one edition.
Well, no, it's two full-length magazines because they did a separate magazine. I mean, this is all in my unboxing video, but they did a separate.
Was it in a box?
The regular 500th issue of Doctor Who magazine, and a second, entirely the same size magazine, just devoted to the history of Doctor Who magazine.
Okay. Is there any piece of Doctor Who merchandise that you just think you would never purchase?
Oh,
there's loads, absolutely loads. But
I don't believe that for a fact. Surely you'd want every single piece of merchandise out there. I bet you want some kind of Batman-style cave full of merchandise.
Batman-style cave? Are you referring to a bat cave?
That's right, a bat cave.
My old bedroom was kind of like that. Yeah. And not just Doctor Who, it was everything. But yeah, sadly, most of that's gone in a skip now.
Why?
Because my mum had to move, and I don't have the room to have any of it here.
Okay, I was worried there she lived in a skip for a moment. Just had to make that clear. She does not live in a skip.
But in terms of the worst bit of merchandise that I know of, oh, hang on, it's the destroyed Cassandra toy. Did either of you guys watch Doctor Who when they had Zoe Wanamaker as the sort of flap of skin?
That sounds wonderful. No.
Basically, it was a frame with this sort of flap of skin.
Okay.
In the frame. And
how flappy?
Well, not very, because she was sort of stretched. And so yeah, there was a computer-generated sort of eyes and mouth, and it was Zoe Wanamaker's voice.
Right.
But anyway, they released a toy of her, and that's fine, whatever. But she then gets destroyed at the end of her second story.
Textbook.
And they actually dared to release the toy Destroyed Cassandra, which is just the plastic frame that she was in.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that would be the bit of Doctor Who merchandise which was the worst, in my opinion. But there's been bad stuff.
I saw some Batman toilet paper recently, which I thought was quite poor. Poor taste, if anything.
Yeah.
If you were to bring out your own line of merchandise, what would be the first item you'd release? Your PDT merchandise.
I've got a picture of the Destroyed Cassandra toy. There we go.
That's a cop-out. That's a bloody cop-out right there.
So that's Australian Grax there. That's a bloody cop-out, mate.
Same price as a regular figure.
Is that how tall? Sorry, what sort of scale is that? It's like 16:1 or something. It's about how big is that toy?
Well, the toy range was sort of just over 5 inches.
Yeah, I'd say 6. Well, reasonable 7.
No, it's about 5 or 6 inches.
9. Okay, good. But
yep.
definitely. But that toy would have been of similar ilk and cost
Yes.
the same amount,
Yep.
but for much less material.
Yeah.
What we're basically saying is only fucking idiots would have bought that.
Yep. I didn't buy it. Yeah.
That's good to know. So yes, if you were to release your own PDT-based merchandise, what would be the ultimate and first item you would release? Item number 1. Would it be a figure? Would it be a book, a magazine? Could it be a poster, sharpener for the gift shop?
Proper graphic novel, I think.
A full
PDT's Adventures in
A
Space.
graphic novel. Ooh.
Would you go
wouldn't
digital
draw it.
or analog?
I mean,
Well,
what kind of
both.
question is that?
It's a very good question.
It's both. You would go digital and analog in terms of a graphic
Yeah.
novel because you've got to branch yourselves out to as many people as possible to buy your merchandise. And the thing is, yes, you can get digital copies of comics so that you can read it on PDFs. Tablets and phones and
PDFs,
such.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Rex is living in the 90s.
But
All right, Mr. Pirate
Collect-
Bay.
collectible items, collectibles. You can have graphic novels of PDT, and PDT can go to comic book conventions, and he can sign it.
Yep,
You can't
although
sign. You
I
can't
would
sign a
probably buy it.
tablet.
Hold on a minute. So originally your argument was both, and then you finished with physical.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying give people a choice.
Give peace a chance. It didn't work. I say physical, not analog.
What?
That noise backs it up. That's right. Well, it's PDT's choice. What would you go for your graphic
Okay.
novel? What?
Okay, that's fair.
Well, I would go with both because that's how comics are released now.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I buy most of my comics on digital on Comixology, but I know a lot of people still buy graphic novels. So,
Are other digital platforms available?
Actually, I don't know. Besides piracy,
Piracy is always an option.
Piracy and Comixology, those are the two.
we don't encourage piracy in this broadcast.
I
by the
do.
way.
It's a great way of reading all of Marvel's output without having to pay for all of Marvel's crap.
Yeah, I agree, actually. And because this is on Grax Bishop's YouTube channel, I also endorse piracy.
What?
Yep.
Oh no!
Strike against you.
Credits going down the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. So, Grax, what are your Grax merchandise? Same question.
I think I've mentioned this before, but I think we would be action figures of myself, or dolls, or one of those assemblable toys where you can make your very own Grex Bishop.
Very pain.
Okay, over 48 weeks.
Over 48 weeks, that's right. The first issue would be 99 pence, and then the price would go straight up to £8.
Okay, cool. And you'd only produce. I saw one of these recently, and on the advert itself, it said something along the lines of there was a disclaimer saying we might produce all of them.
Yeah.
We might.
As in, yeah,
Well,
it's highly doubtful that we're actually going to produce 48 copies.
Well, most of these magazines disappear from the shops after issue 4 because they rely on a subscription model, and so you never find out what happens to the subscriptions.
Or to build your Titanic.
Yeah.
All you have is a captain. You know.
I mean, I don't know if the Build Your Own Millennium Falcon one is still going, but
Well, it's Lego, mate. I mean, that's
No.
that's the way forward.
Well, that is the way forward, yes, but other companies have tried to make their own versions.
There's some kick-ass Lego happening at the moment, especially in the Star Wars
it's
genre.
Lego, but still Lego. It still
is.
looks like a shitty version of what it's meant to be.
Ooh, I think there'll be people out there who would be willing to fight you on that statement, PDT.
I think people that are into Lego aren't necessarily violent.
I get the fun of Lego, but it's not like they're photorealistic, is it?
Yes, I
No.
concur.
Okay.
The best Lego model of recent days, I think, is the Ghostbusters Firehouse.
Yeah.
Surely, it's absolutely brilliant.
If I could have one, I would.
I did consider. I looked at it and considered it, and when I found out about the we talked about it on the podcast. The price of Lego yield is more than gold.
Yeah.
Year on year. I was very, very tempted to buy 2, but then I realised I have a mortgage. And it
The
just,
joys of being an adult.
yeah, it just wasn't possible. But are you saying that it is basically a flim-flam sort of model? It's not half as good as an alternative format.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah. I love
Yes.
I love the Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse. I think it looks great, but it is still a Lego version of Ghostbusters.
That's what they do.
These things. I'm just saying that they don't compete with the proper model kits and things, and the sort of,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So-
Yeah. That's what we talked about when the Build Your Own Millennium Falcon. It was a proper kind of detailed sort of piece by piece. I mean, it was a rip-off, but it was a proper sort of detailed scale model.
So was it one of those kind of glue it, plasticky, paint it yourself jobs?
Yeah, I think so. And you'd
Like
get a different
Airfix.
set of parts for it each month or each week.
I'd hope each week. 48 months. I mean, that's.
Well, it turned out to be a ridiculously expensive thing if you totted it up.
Well, these things generally are. They cost up. I think the average price is between £600 to £1,000.
Yeah.
And they're not particularly exciting kits these days either. I think the imagination's gone flat out of the business.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can find out. 100 issues are currently planned. Fucking hell.
At what? £5.99, £6.99?
Yep.
Yep, that's the one.
No, the regular price of issue 2 onwards is just £8.99.
Oh, okay, so only £900 for your Millennium
Yeah.
Falcon. I mean, do you think you could actually go to the tip and find enough constituent, actual, real-life-size parts to create a reasonable-sized car-based Millennium Falcon for less than that?
Definitely. Yeah.
You definitely could. That would be more enjoyable, kind of like Scrap Heap Challenge.
Yeah.
See, you could endorse this to make a fortune.
I don't know how far they've got, or if anyone's actually.
Oh, no one's bought it. But that's the problem. There's some child somewhere in Runcorn who has 16, copies of this, and they're desperately waiting for the chess table. But it's never coming. It's never coming, Billy.
They're gonna just have to make it themselves, I guess.
Grax, you're
Chess
into
table.
modelling.
One of
I
the
am.
early-
Oh, sorry.
I used to be.
On the chess table there. Sorry to cut you up.
Ah.
I think that might have been in one of the early issues. I'm not sure.
I do hope so. It features in at least 2 films.
I mean, to be fair, it does look. Yeah, it was. I think this is the kit that. Oh, no, I've lost it now. But I think that was the kit that was in the first issue.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're anywhere near the end of it though.
No. Well, now
I'd
with
be-
Star Wars and its saga of infinite films, it's
Well, exactly.
like Dante's Seventh Circle of Hell. It will never end.
But
Is that a
yeah,
good
the
thing?
model itself looks amazing. Have we been sent any questions yet, Grex?
Yes, I've sent myself a question. I asked myself, am I here? And the answer is yes.
I can't confirm
Well done.
that.
That's cool. I think I've managed to tweet out a correct URL as well for actually being able to ask questions. So if you want to retweet that out and say,
Is that the
hey,
one from 11 minutes ago?
I think there's another one about 2 minutes, 1 minute ago. It says Q&A us.
Oh, wow. That is brilliant. I'm going to copy that, and it
I can't
might
see-
work.
Yeah,
Is the Q&A only available in the Google domain, or is it available in the YouTube? Because I was tuning into YouTube earlier, as you do,
Yes,
and
as it's the
it was
correct
not
thing to do.
working.
Yes, I noticed it. I think it seems to be only available in the Google Hangouts domain. But maybe if you give the right link, it's kind of like a Google Plus thing where the screen is divided into 4, and the one corner is the YouTube stream. On the other corner, it is the area which allows you to write the question, and then there's another bit or something or other. I mean, if you guys were to try and click that link now and see what you see. The only exception would be it doesn't work on mobile devices, which again seems like another limitation. So Addy, you're out of luck.
Yes, I am with my.
And PDT, I don't know if you're doing this on your laptop or
I'm on my iPad on this, and I've got my phone.
How
here.
are you finding your iPad? I mean, you've used that a lot as your portal to communicate to the rest of the world.
I do. It's a bit. I've been having problems uploading to YouTube with it recently, and yeah, it's annoying when I try and make a long video, and it requires so much space to then dump it to the iPad, then send it to YouTube. I have problems there, but
What's
overall,
the capacity?
I think it's a 16 gig one.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It generally suits me, but yeah, when I'm doing longer because I always shoot them in sort of the top quality if I can.
Mm.
And yeah, it doesn't always like it, but I find it really useful to use it to record videos.
Okay. Using front or rear camera?
I just use the front camera, to be honest,
Looks pretty good for me.
Honesty is okay.
because it means I can see. It means I can see what's going on,
Right. Okay.
and what's going on is usually me.
I guess it would be, yes.
Me, baby, nothing else but me.
Yeah.
Well, I've just invested in the iPad Pro, so it's
Okay.
will it be usable for all my podcasting and video needs? I'm not sure.
Is that the 12-incher?
No, I've got the 9.7-incher.
Oh, why not go for the extra
Girth.
4-inch? Yeah, no, length.
It's slightly thicker.
Oh.
Why not?
Mine's there, so I don't think it's as big as either of those. I think
What
mine's
was
the
it?
iPad Air 2.
Yeah, too. Well, that's the same dimensions as the iPad Pro 9.7-inch.
Okay.
They're pretty much the same, apart from this one's slightly beefier.
Yeah.
Spec. But yeah, very good model. Very good. Very good. I recommend
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I'm tempted. I'm trying to see if this can take over as basically a more portable version of my MacBook, which is really portable.
Yeah.
It is. It is literally wafer thin as a laptop device, which is the complete opposite of my really, really heavy fat laptop. Which
Yes,
is for everything.
the Omnitop.
The Omnitop. That's right.
Xenia Omnitop.
Well, the thing is, I could have spent an extra 400 or 500 quid, I guess, to try and make it thinner and more portable. But by this point, we were getting pretty expensive as it was.
Slimming World, eh?
Yeah, Slimming World, eh?
Mm.
So I can see on our screen that we keep popping in and out of one viewer wanting to watch us. Hopefully, at this point, you could ask us some questions. By all means, do ask us questions. In fact, why don't we just broaden this out a bit more? You can ask us some questions on this Google Hangouts, or if you would like to ask us questions on Twitter, you can do. You could do this on either of our accounts. You could do it on twitter.com/GraxBishop. You could do it on
Yep,
Twitter.com/PDT says things.
Very good.
Or you can ask us on Twitter.com/RGProd, AHGWEPROD. And we'll be here. We'll be here for another, I don't know, 15-20 minutes just to shoot the shit and answer any questions that anyone who's particularly interested in. And I think we will then call it an end to this experiment.
It's almost like 11:30 on a Thursday evening. Not many people are really up for doing this sort of thing.
No, but I was kind of hoping that some of our American or other side viewers. Yes.
So, are you having American and Japanese friends?
Why, don't you?
No.
I'm going to have to fix that.
Is that a blanket rule or is it just choice?
Yep.
It's a blanket rule. I will not befriend people from the other side of the Atlantic. It's fair enough.
Okay, but I think we should change that. People who know us across the world, be friends with PDT. Make him be your friend from across the pond, because we are going to broaden his horizons.
Yeah.
Well, Brexit. Sorry, what?
Oh, I've got a thing to say about that is we're probably going to stay in. I don't see us leaving.
They're both talking shit about everything now.
No, I'll tell you what they're doing. They're fear-mongering.
Yep.
Fear-mongering to
They're
get
a
our
bunch
vote.
of mongers.
It's 4 weeks to today, and it'll be about now that the counting really kicks off.
There needs to be a big counter, a big countdown of some kind.
There does not. There does not need to be that.
Yes, there does.
No, there does not.
I can see Andy being a kind of David Dimbleby type figure.
Ah, the Dimblebot.
When he was saying that then, I think there was a bit of...
Hey, I will host a Brexit special anytime.
He's available. Call him.
I mean, actually, my radio show's a Thursday, so I can do a Brexit special on Thursday, the
What's that radio
23rd.
station?
It is on the 23rd, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wandsworth FM.
Well, wandsworthradio.com. Yes. It's
What's it like?
What's it like? Well, it's sometimes quite lonely
Yep.
Even with your co-hosts.
with various co-hosts as drafted in randomly. It's sometimes
I'm someone who's had experience with these things before. 101.4 on FM, which was dreadful tin pot radio station that claimed to be local radio and was just bollocks.
Oh, okay. No, it's less bollocks and quite local.
Okay.
No, it's a reasonable setup. It's a good bit of kit. It is basically in a bedroom above a charity shop.
Right.
But then we've got a second
Bedroom.
office.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Annex. We have a second room which you can. There's a couple more PCs with the relevant software and so forth. Yeah, no, it's pretty
Do you
reasonable.
get
Listeners, it's about 4,000 to 5,000 a month on the station.
No, that's not what I do. Do you get listeners?
Do I get listeners? I don't get 4,000 to 5,000 a month.
Okay. My question is, are you aware of listeners who are not like people you know?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's more than we ever really got when we were at the one we were at.
Yeah, I've done all right. I've been in the top 5 shows on the station consistently for the last 10 months running. So.
Do these people interact with you at all, though?
They do via the Facebook and the official Twitter, yes.
Okay.
I haven't allowed the call-in function because I'm too afraid of it. So I manage that myself.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool if you can get some call-in functionality.
No,
But
we have it. I just don't trust.
Well, you did try and operate it.
What is it because you don't trust the technology, or if you don't trust the callers?
Half and half. Yes, indeed, we did try it. That one week I was on my own, tried to do a show on my own, and I tried 2 calls, one with PDT and one with Dirk Sanchez, both of which I could just about hear you, but there was nothing that was broadcastable, so the tech just died on its arse. But 2 weeks back I had a call and it was no problem whatsoever, so it's a bit iffy. But the thing is, opening up the phone line to anyone, that's a dangerous game, especially on live radio, where
at 7 p.m. where you
Exactly.
really shouldn't swear, despite the fact that about a quarter of your music library has swear words in it.
And
they're all Ben Folds, I think, from what I understand.
Ben
Ben Folds is a very angry, sweary man.
Yeah, it may
Has
be.
it just become the Andy Harland show now? Because didn't it used to be you and John Dredge?
Yeah, Dredge has perished. So yes.
And has it got a name yet, or is the name the yet to be titled show?
It's the not yet titled show. Yeah.
Which I think has got a nice ring to it in a kind of way.
Yes, and please do call in. Yeah, it does. I think it's all right. It's not too bad. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's going to continue for the time being in whatever format. But yeah, it's going well. I enjoy it, and we'll see.
Just rip off Ian Lee.
Well, I was going to say about Ian Lee because he has a 7-second delay.
He has a 14-second delay.
Was it 14?
Double dump, yeah.
I did enjoy the double dump special.
Yep.
I must say, that was classic dumping.
So I guess he has a 14-second delay, but it's made up of 2 7-seconds.
Okay, so that's maybe the bit that was
Which just means he can just carry on straight away as soon as he's dumped someone. He doesn't have to make up the first dump.
Which means if I had that facility, I would absolutely utilise it. I think that then gives the phone call real, it gives it some dynamism. And I think it'd be really fun. I'd love to do a call-in show. Ian Lee is the king of the call-in.
Yep.
You've enjoyed your Ian Lee call-in based experience? Have you been on since?
I've only been on twice. I've not. Yeah.
I enjoyed the time travel debate.
That was fun.
Yes.
No, I called him up a few weeks ago about something or other. I can't remember what, but it was Civil War. Yeah, I called up to agree with him that it was a bit rubbish.
We're going back down the Marvel.
Which one? Yeah. Are we talking the Civil War movie or the Civil War comic series?
The movie.
Or the American Civil War. I mean, again, pretty ropey.
Get out, Andy. I'm just going to hang up on you now. Bye.
If you're about to talk about Marvel stuff, then I am generally out.
Yeah.
I'm Brexiting on Marvel.
You can't do that.
That's,
Mark,
Brexit doesn't just mean leaving somewhere.
you,
It's very specific.
oh, I
On
should.
behalf of Britain, you're going to leave Marvel.
Hey, someone's got to.
I'm staying in on Marvel. I think security would be diminished if we left Marvel. I'm staying in.
So would it be called Mexit or Maxit?
Marvix.
Marxist. Okay, good.
Marxism. Hang on. That's a thing.
Yeah.
But
Any questions yet?
no, unfortunately, we've had one person keep dropping in and out, and I've had no questions popping up on the side. And unless you want you two guys actually popping in and out, just to try and create the illusion of views,
No, not me, mate. It's gonna have to do with me.
I think this is pretty much it.
Oh, the disappointment in you.
It's me.
It works now.
It works.
You know it works.
It works.
Hey, as a test, I think it's been a success.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we need to figure out some kind of. I need to work out what the whole chat system is worth on Google Hangouts. Or if that doesn't work, just try and use some other chatting system.
Well, yeah. I mean, anything that works as well as a Spreaker chatty box gets my vote. But it doesn't seem. I think the problem is if it's Google Hangouts, it's so limited to people with a Google account.
Yeah.
Now, most people do have a Google account, but they don't really access Google Plus or Google Hangouts. I had to download the Hangouts app just to join you guys because I was curious. I was very curious, and I thought, why not? It's Thursday, and I don't want to watch Question Time.
That's fair.
Which is probably where all of our audience is, clearly.
Yeah, probably.
There's too many questions going on elsewhere.
Now, I've had the TV on.
Put it on subtitles.
I've had it on mute.
Do you never get to do
I
that
should've
at the
done
Beeb? Do you ever get to befriend the subtitle people?
No, but they do work in our department.
The live subtitlers. I would love to do that job. I can type very quickly.
But can you type accurately and quickly?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Typing quickly that's not the job, though.
Is it listening?
It's listening, understanding,
no.
and translating.
It's not listening.
It's listening and repeating.
Oh, it's listening and repeating.
Because there's no decent voice recognition software that can pick up everybody's accent and voice.
Yes.
So what happens is you hear the audio, they speak it into the
Really?
thing, and then they kind of have to try and catch any sort of errors as they pop up.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry to interrupt. We have Gareth Edwards. He sent the question. He says, "I am your one viewer."
Hey, Gareth Edwards.
Gareth Edwards, thank you for being our one
Thank you,
viewer.
Gareth.
I'm going to +1 you.
Gareth, please ask anything.
Ask us anything, Gareth. We acknowledge you.
One question,
love
and then
you.
we can wrap it up.
Yeah, one question. Any question you like.
Yeah, make it a good one.
Well, don't make it a good one. Make it a rubbish one. Just make it one.
Make it.
Don't make it best tit you've seen or whatever that was earlier.
Best tit. Was that a question?
Yeah, PDT was on Periscope earlier on today, and someone asked him, "What's the best tit you've seen?"
Single tit.
Single tit.
Single tit.
How could you choose?
There are so many to choose from.
Did you have one?
So many broken tits in the no.
There's too many tits in my dreams coming true.
Anyway.
Yeah. Do you have one? I mean, is there a number one
No.
breast?
I like lots of breasticles.
This is fine. This is perfectly okay.
Yeah.
They are in pairs for a reason.
We're not going to ban him for liking breasts or singular
that
or
would
plural.
be a Brexit. That would be. That's okay. Good. Well, I'm glad we got an answer on that one. Gareth
gone.
Edwards. Has Gareth run off now?
Yeah, he's gone. And he's back.
Well,
I don't
in
know,
that
Gareth.
case.
I think I'm reading PDT's thoughts right now. I think he's trying to say something. Let's just focus on you for a minute. We're just focusing on you.
Oh, no, that's Andy.
And that's Andy. That's you. And that's me.
This is me.
That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we call it a night, guys?
I think maybe we should call it a night.
Well, it's been a pleasure from the coast.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much
it's
for
been-
jumping in.
Big to you.
It's been really cool, and you have fortunately given me a chance to do some research, and it's been really, really fun. I've enjoyed this, and
Yeah.
thank you very much for all jumping on. And thank you for everybody
Adios.
who's been watching the stream in the now
Gareth.
or in the
Thank you,
future.
every Gareth.
Every Gareth has a purpose.
Beginning
A middle
and an
Yes.
and an
Good.
end.
This is the end.
Right.
This
Well,
is the end.
I'm gonna.
Press stop now. Press stop now.
No, we need
That was
to.
a really good bit to end on.
Well, we need to tell people. Hang on, just keep that thought in mind, and we'll tell everybody how to find us, and then we can do that ending bit again. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this. My name is Grex, and you can find me on twitter.com/GrexBishop. You can also go to the website grexdomain.co.uk, where you can see me play various games and also make some random videos.
Badly.
Haha. Wait. Gareth Edwards has asked us a question.
Hey,
Will
Gareth.
we all look back at this one day and laugh?
Yeah.
The answer is
Maybe.
yes.
I mean,
Maybe.
you missed some serious chat earlier about Lego.
You did,
It's still
but
too raw.
it's still too raw, but you'll be able to watch it back again on replay. So that was me. This is this lovely man here, where you can see some of the antics. He sometimes jumps on the RG Twitter account, sometimes doesn't, which can be found at twitter.com/rgprod, AHGEEPROD. God, it's been so long since I've done that.
It has been a little while, Grace. AHGEEPROD.
Fantastic. And you can also go to the
Roll off
website.
the tongue, listeners.
You can also go to the website rgproductions.com, where we will be posting up. We have posted up podcasts in the past, and we will be producing some new content in the future. Stay tuned.
Yes.
And this guy here, PDT, you can follow him at pdt.com/PDT says things.
PDT.com.
PDT.com. When was
No,
this?
no. Twitter.com. It's late. Twitter.com.
You say at PDT says things. You don't bother with twitter.com/.
Yeah, the at. It's fine. It's like guys that still say WWF, or HTTPS.
WWF.
Come on.
Like I said, it's late.
It's WWE. Get used to
At
it.
PDT says things. PDT the Geeky on Twitter. YouTube.
Hey, you're fucking up as well.
You fucked up.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Well, I'm going to go off and cry now.
No, wait. Okay, so that's everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and we're going to end it now. This is a good point to end the show.
Now.
Now.